La 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 la. The duck is pretty good. Type. What up? You certainly were, man. Fucking kick the shit out of me. My hair's fucking crazy today. It's like fucking it's a hat day. It's a hat day for sure. We gotta get fucking Tim Freely in here. Yeah, I think so. I don't think so. Yeah, we will see though.
Our
We are
mic's
live and hot.
live.
We are live and hot.
Oh, baby. Yes, we are hot. Agreed. Agreed.
Okay.
Welcome, Twitch chat, to another episode of Brewing with the Boys. Starring not Levi Lalonde this week.
Levi Lalonde is not real.
He's a busy boy. He's going to win a Tuesday provisional, which is the silliest thing I've ever said in the entire history of the world. But, hey, you know what? Teach their own. Brewing with the Boys. Hey, which one of you called him fucking Scamwell? Who did that? That's the silly. That doesn't even make sense. That's wrong. It's Scamrin Cardwell. Scamrin Cardwell. Because Scam and Tam rhyme. Scam and Tam rhyme.
Yeah, true.
Card and Scam don't.
Well, I think
it's wrong.
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you about how rhyming works, but I do like the idea of like, you know, like part of my brand is like I card well, like I do a good job at carding.
Yeah, that's
right?
why you're Scamrin Cardwell.
Yeah, but like I could also scam well, you know, like I do a good job.
No.
I think that's where the mentality was. I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong, but I think that's.
But you're trying to push the narrative that you card well, and then you always go 5 and 3. That's the scam.
That's why Phil Birch is alone on the top of the top. He's got he's
all right. No, it's fine.
I'm just saying.
I get it.
If you
When you're right, you're right. When you're right.
which make sure before our guest joins that they change their Discord name to start with an A, so it just takes a Levi's spot.
I'll
Tell them to change their nickname so when they jump in the call, it'll just be their picture, and you could just unhide Levi's camera.
That does make sense.
So you're running
I'll mess with
Scorpion back at Nats?
Me?
No.
No shot.
I'm not
Nobody will
running,
play Scorpion ever.
I am not running anything for Nats because I think Standard is not something I want to practice at all.
No.
Just win it. Just don't practice and win.
I might show up with like Ken too and just like hopefully high roll a tournament. I mean, I'd be down to that.
I feel the same way about Tim Keith too. Just
like I might just show up and try and high roll.
Yeah. Just find those
I'm not gonna
$200
think about
hands.
a format I haven't thought about in 3 years though. That doesn't make any sense. I vote play Ken. Sure, if I play in it, I'll play Ken. Is it free?
Probably not.
If it's not free, I'm not playing in it at all. Because I'm not spending money for that. I'm not spending money for standard promos. That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's a PBR day.
My standard cards already don't have value. Why would I want standard promos? I can't believe Ken. Dude, Bromley, my Ken 2 deck is so sick though. That's my favorite deck to play.
UVS Ultra Ken.
It's a like evil Ken or whatever, I think. I mean, it's Ken, but like he looks evil.
Violent Ken.
Violent
Is it the Ken that
yeah.
was like a okay? Yeah. From Darkstalkers.
Mm-hmm. He's got
It
a lot
will
of health,
be a
huh?
cost. Well, I think Lenoco, I think your company is missing the spirit of standard if you charge me to play a standard event, but that's okay. I get it. You got to cover the cost of everything. Like, you know, obviously, you know, events aren't cheap. You got to you got to book the space. You got to do this. You got to pay for planes. You got to pay for staff.
They had to pay for
But
all
I'm
that
not gonna
ink
play
on
in it if it has-
Templar, right? They had to
I am
put
not
Breaker
gonna-
back on Templar. They got to pay for that ink. That's
True.
expensive shit.
True. A local
That
killed me
guy's
once
messed
with
up.
Ken 2, and that's when I knew it was broken. No one should ever kill me. Yeah, that guy's fucked up. It's fun as hell, though. It's like an 80 card deck. It's so sick. It's the sickest deck of all time.
It's really good at pressing buttons. That's for sure.
Yeah, you get to go, and then if you run out of deck, you go, oops, who cares?
Oops.
As long as the price is within reason. Yeah, if you want to pay me in, I mean, that's fine. You can even have all the promos. I don't care.
I like
might
Violent
do it.
Shoryuken because it has Violent in all caps.
Yeah.
I may or may not stay for the entire event, but just get you your promos. It depends on how cool I decide Dallas is to actually hang out in. Are you reading how cool his cards are? Because we don't play any of them.
Wait, you don't even play Violent Shoryuken?
No, we play all weapon attacks.
Yeah, they printed a
thing's
bunch
like
of
a-
broken weapons.
What do I look like, Miles Tyler, and trying to innovate with weird shit? No, we want all of our cards to have the craziest broken combos, and we just slam them together, and then they all build more cards, and we just kill them. It's fine.
Fair.
Every good combo weapon is a fortive.
Okay.
Let me sponsor you so I can get promos for my locals? Sure, I don't care. If one of you guys wants me to play in the standard event so you can have the promos, fine. I'll play 3 rounds of standard. And if I'm
You have
doing
to
well,
play
I'll keep
every
going.
round to get each promo.
Oh. If it's going poorly, I'm going to show up to my round and scoop, but that's fine. Actually, I'm playing Ken too. The rounds are going to take me 15 minutes anyway, so who cares?
Actually, tops.
Got people back into playing the game again because of the announcement. Jacob, if any of your locals are looking for any cards, or if you are looking to buy a standard collection, let me know. I've got the goods.
Speaking of dead card games, and by dead card games, I mean different card games, you guys went to an event this weekend.
We did! Andrew came to visit me in the north. He got himself all worked up, had a cough the entire weekend because the barometric pressure was
It went
way
away
different.
on the last 3 days.
The barometric pressure was so different that he couldn't stop coughing the entire time. We thought he had COVID. I thought he had COVID. He was like, I promise I don't. But yeah, we went to a Super Show event. It was sick. The Phil Birch made his Super Show debut in the great state of Ohio. And by great, I mean awful, horrible state of Ohio. In Cleveland. It was sick. It was super fun.
I scrubbed out.
It was very cool because it was like I got to see like Kirk Polka, who's a really cool, like good Universus player from back in the day, and he's been kicking my ass in card games for like 15 years. So it was neat. It was neat. I got to play against him in top 8 and lost to him. So in my first Super Show event of ever, a game that people thought I did not play and were actively upset when I talked shit in all of my promos, I went 5-1 in Swiss and they made top 8, and lost to the guy who won the whole thing. It was tight. It was a lot of fun. I had fun. Andrew had fun. Mitchell had no fun. It was sick.
0.
Yeah, Mitchell had no fun. Mitchell played fun games like against Andrew and also had no fun in those. It was so crazy. He lost like every single game he played the weekend.
Mitchell started 1-0. Things looked great for Mitchell after round 1. And then Mitchell, I believe, finished 1-5 or 2-4.
No, I thought he went 3-3. I thought you guys both went 3-3.
Did he? Did you end up going 3-3, Mitchell? I thought you ended up going 2-4. Oh,
yeah,
I was totally wrong.
You guys both went 3-3 at the end, but Mitchell went 1-0 to 1-3 to have to like backdoor it.
Yeah,
it was kind of fun. You kind of like just bounced. You went 0-2 to, I don't fucking know, like 1-3 to 3-3. I don't know. You guys had a chance to play each other twice for sleep.
I got unlucky in my first round, and then round 2 and 3 when I was still in contention, I just went, I want this match to end. So I just started playing like an animal.
I'm gonna drag him in.
We're dragging him in? He's here. Oh, he didn't change his Discord name. We're all fucked.
Turn on your camera for me, Tim.
Oh, he did. Oh, God bless. Oh, yeah. He did. He just doesn't have his camera on.
Is that my fault?
Oh, no. Your mic sounds like you're 700 years away.
Oh, he's gone.
It was probably just the wrong microphone. It might have been coming through his
We have a special guest, everybody. Haha.
It was just a sad 3-3 as opposed to happy 3-4. Yeah, Mitch, that's what I'm talking about. Mitch, we got to get Mitchell the Super Show character he likes, so we got him playing Little Guido, which is kind of not an okay name to call a character. I don't really know. I'm not a wrestler. Oh, Tim and Tamron are in the wrong spots. Oh, it's because his camera's not on. Now they're going to swap.
Hey!
Oh, he's in the car. We got him in a car? This is... Are you in, like, the passenger seat?
I'm in the driver's seat.
Oh, no.
I'm parked.
Oh, he's parked. And...
Yep.
Okay. This is interesting. This is our first ever car interview.
Yeah.
I need to turn off my... I think that's better.
That is better. It's not great, but it's better. Oh, he's gone.
I'm gone?
Well, your video's gone.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, it's back.
I like that each time it goes away and comes back, it makes Tam's life a little bit harder.
He keeps going to different spots. It's kind of sick.
How you doing, Tim?
It's a day. We're unloading a truck right now.
What does that mean?
They're always days.
I mean,
What does that mean?
There's a 40-foot truck out in the back, and we're still unloading it.
Oh.
And so you're taking time out of your Jazzco day to come be on our podcast?
I am taking a much needed break because I'm a little lightheaded.
Oh, okay. Well,
There we go.
okay.
Make sure you drink some water, because we don't want you to die. Ugh. Hydrate or dihydrate. Hydrate before you dihydrate. Man, so
How's
you're like,
everyone doing?
are you unloading like just warehouse stuff? You're just like putting stuff in the house, like the warehouse, or what are you guys doing?
Yeah. We just got a big order of I think it's board games.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
Any leakies? What'd you get?
No, it's just stuff that we've had. It's just reprints.
Love it.
My Hero Fight for Tokyo 2? Electric Boogaloo?
Ooh, twice as many Tokyos. So, Tim, we wanted to bring you on just to ask some questions. We got reached out to. I got reached out to be like, yo, do you want to talk to one of the developers, right? One of the people from Jazzco about cool card game stuff. And the answer was obviously, hell yeah, of course we want to talk to people at Jazzco. We love the game, we love you guys, and all the cool work you're doing. So we just like wanted to get a bug in your ear about just cool stuff you guys got going on. We'll ask a couple questions, and then we'll just we'll bounce.
Yeah.
So
I'll hopefully be able to tell you guys answer your questions. There's probably some I might have to plead the fifth, but
yeah, that's
we'll
totally
see what
fine.
happens.
Yeah, we're gonna these are gonna be fairly softball, and Chad, if you guys have any questions you want to ask Tim, we don't care. We made a list. And
Too bad. This isn't your show, it's ours.
Too bad. And so first off, for anybody at home who doesn't know, Tim, who are you? Give us the elevator pitch. What's your deal? What's your deal?
Sure. I'm Tim Free, or Tim Friedlieb. I have been with Jazzco Games for about 3 years. Started off as the warehouse manager, worked through multiple positions. Now I am the lead of the game design team on the My Hero game.
How amazing!
Or My Hero. I should clarify. On the My Hero card game, I am the lead design.
The CCG. That's awesome. You've been playing card games for how long then?
Since '93, Magic Beta.
Holy schmoly.
Hey,
I wasn't even born, or I was born for 1 year.
I was born in.
I was 9 years old when it came out, and there was
We were all just little itty bitty boys, except you.
Yeah, there was a card shop right next to the movie theater I used to go to. So one day I went in looking for a comic book, and yeah, card games.
He's been hooked.
Love it.
I love it.
Love it. So
I guess just a quick thing, just not to step on toes. You started at Jazzco as just like an employee, or were you a different position? Because you weren't originally the head designer, right? Like
Correct. Yeah, I did card game playtest and also warehouse manager.
okay, so it was a little bit of A, a little bit of B. Perfect.
Yeah.
love it.
Tamara, back to you.
Yeah, back to me.
Yeah, I started doing playtest with Jazzco as early as 2016 on the miniatures game when they were like in super early development.
Awesome.
Makes sense. But now we're in My Hero, and we have a new set coming out, which is kind of the reason we brought you on. So my question is, set 3. Obviously, we're all hyped. We all played in pre-releases, which we'll talk about whenever you have to go get back to work doing your job or whatever. How is set 3 been in the development and now the pre-release, and then what do you see it going into the future as we go into nationals?
I think it at the point that we started working on it, it was something new and exciting. It was a set unlike any that we had ever done before. More of a supplementary set than a core set, or even like a regular expansion. Part of it was with the art assets that we had that we were working with for that one, and there were just some challenges. We realized after the characters chosen for the starters had been selected that there was going to be an imbalance in the fire symbol, having way too many cards. So you'll probably notice there's a few less fire cards in the booster packs than you would expect.
Yeah.
Normally. So there were some challenges, but it was really exciting. There's always in any set, since I've been playing, there's always that thing where like, oh, it'd be great if this character got this. Oh, well, when are we ever going to see that again? And set 3 really was an opportunity for us to, not necessarily do every card, all 3 symbols with a character that we're like envisioning it to be great with, but it was an opportunity to go back, give some really cool tools to the characters that we, thought were still missing a little bit of stuff, some just effects we wanted to see in the game, and really kind of like help out the meta game a little bit, and just like the options that you can do with building your deck.
So, talking about those mechanics and kind of looking backwards, what are some of your favorite ideas that you were like, yo, this would have been cool in set 1, but now we've thought about it in hindsight? What's some of the cool things and like tactics in set 3 that you got to go back and push through that were like, this is cool,
Sure. So I can definitely highlight a couple. One that I think a lot of the team would say would be stun grenade. I think that Bakugo 1 was always missing kind of one like finisher. Even with Hauter Impact, it's a great card.
Yeah.
And it felt really right for kind of like the opposite of Determined Victory Smash. A really big attack that would be good for Bakugo. Yeah. But it still felt, even with Blast Rush Turbo, that there was something missing from his viability, and I think that card is going to really, really make people give Bakugo 1 a second look. I think that card is really good in a bunch of people.
Yeah.
But for sure, Bakugo 1 gets a little bit of extra new life, which is great. I was a big proponent behind our Stun 2 cycle with, Sludge, Wind Up Punch, Brutish Swagger, and Compression Sphere.
Okay.
So that was a cool thing. We wanted to start doing some like cycles of cards in sets where, give a tool to every symbol, slightly different to match the flavor of the symbols.
Yeah.
But and that was a really interesting thing to finally get a chance to do.
Yeah, I noticed there are a couple cycles in this set. There's this idea of like 5 diff ultra rare stun 2 cycle, but now every symbol has access to destroy a foundation : right? Do a small thing on a 1 diff, like a 1/5 OK block, destroy, do a thing. First off, great idea, amazing. I think some symbols being locked in set 1 and set 2 in deadlock sucked. Like the void symbol, like gets
Not
to
great,
10 foundations, draws 7 foundations, looks at their opponent, goes, "Huh, the game got hard."
Yeah, especially because Void's deadlock is not great right now.
Doesn't
Void,
exist. It didn't
that was
exist
not
anymore.
a great spot for Void to be like, oh no.
So here's my first hardball question: are there any cool ideas that like obviously you are not confirming that nothing's gonna come out? Are there any cool cycle-ish ideas of like, man, it'd be really neat if we got to see more of this in the game? More keywords or something like that. First hardball question.
There are.
Yeah.
That
I love it.
There
Okay.
are, period.
There are. Period. Okay, you're thinking of new stuff, and then that's good. I think the worst answer you could have said would have been no. Game's perfect.
Nah, no chance. Yeah. Tim, I have a question because I've always wondered this from a design perspective. We're talking about set 3. Set 2 is done, right? Like we're done talking about set 2's format. Was there anything in set 2 that when you were designing that you were like, this is gonna be in the meta, it's gonna be good, and just never showed up?
I think that we always hit some of our expectations, and some of our expectations are always a little bit short. I think I personally, and the entire team has a lot of good opinions, and I love that we have differing opinions so that we kind of are able to stretch ourselves to make sure that we're watching out for everything. But I was definitely expecting Bakugo 2 to have a little bit more of a showing through the meta. Um, you know, the amount of flip he can do is very, very scary, and the damage he can get up to is really big.
Yeah.
And plus, Howitzer Cyclone is a heck of a card.
Love that
But,
card too, man.
I definitely expected him to. I expected Bakugo 2 to have a little bit more of an impact, but I still. The one thing that I want to impress upon everyone, you guys, your viewers, even people that might not watch this for a few weeks or months, is that I never count a character out. Even if right now they're not great, the nature of our game means that at any time, even like whether it be premeditated from the design team's like goals or from something that like just slipped through, any character can be really cool and really good just because there's such a variety of what can be done.
Yeah, we saw it with the
Unless
last...
you're Aoyama too. I'm just kidding.
Set 7, Ayama 2 is gonna be nuts. Just
I love
marking
it.
it here.
I guess I had a comment as well, Tim, because I've talked to Jeremy a lot about not necessarily about design or anything like that, but like obviously I'm close friends with Jeremy, and he talked to me about how this was really like set 3 was really where the whole team kind of got together, and this was like the first big moment where like it was the same people throughout, because I heard set 2 had a little bit of like people joining in the middle, like Jeremy came in towards the end, and this is really like the whole team being there together. Do you think that helped make the set feel like a stronger set? Because I think we can all agree it looks better than set 2 on paper, at least.
I do. I think that from conception, whether it be some people coming up with the initial ideas for some cards, or we group talking through some designs, being there. And not necessarily physically, but although I think we were at the start of this set together on a group retreat, but just being there from inception of the set and being able to bounce the ideas off of each other and really kind of say, okay, taking a look, it's not, hey, you're just doing this one character, and then in 3 weeks we'll get together and we'll put the characters together. It was, hey, we have this view of the whole set and where things should be, and being able to say, well, we need three of this type of piece, or we need water needs 5 new deadlock effects. I don't know if that's a number that we have.
Yeah,
but,
Sure. Yeah.
we were able to set those goals for ourselves as a team and keep in each other's minds, because we're able to look at those goals and say, oh, hey, like the rest of the team, guys, I noticed we're missing this one thing that we sought out to do. So let's kind of tighten that up. Whereas before, we were in a lot of transition, and there wasn't really, before the team got together on this one, it was just kind of, I don't want to say there was anything bad. That's not the case.
Sure.
It's just there was less of an ability to be dedicated to it in the way that we are now.
Sure. Yeah. Do you find making these supplementary sets easier or harder than your classic sets, right? There's not a single character in this that has 9-card support, right? You've got a bunch of 3-card DLC-esque support characters and then a slew of backpage stuff. Did you find that this was easier to design, to figure out how you wanted to plug holes?
I wouldn't say it was easier. There were different challenges. Some things, inspiration maybe struck differently, and for some of us maybe it struck more often. But I think that it was just a different challenge, which anytime you have something different and new, it can be exciting and can fuel that imagination, that passion.
Yeah.
I think that some of the challenges that may have occurred was, when you're working with characters kits, you're able to say, oh, we need these cards to go around this type of theme. I know one challenge that we had was making sure that we weren't overdoing it on any particular type of effect, lest we have too many of that effect and then have to pull it out of someone's kit in the future.
Okay. All right.
That makes perfect sense to me. Yeah.
Let's take a hard transition. Let's take a hard right turn. Unless you boys have something you want to talk about set 3 wise.
Nah.
All right.
We gotta look towards the future, the vast horizon, but not ask specific questions.
Yeah.
General ones.
General ones. He does have plans for the future. We had a new rules drop yesterday. We had a mulligan happen. We had a floor rules update. We got we now know what Frozen officially does in the rule book. That's a real thing now.
Yeah.
Can you comment about like why did you change the mulligan rule? Everybody was so happy with being able to fish their hand as player 1. You took a third of my mulligan away. Why did you do that, Tim?
Thank God.
That is true. So I will say we are planning on putting out some design notes or maybe a design kind of like blog, some insight soon in the very near future.
Please.
To really kind of go in depth on that. But I can give you a little bit right now is that the original reason that we did 2 mulligans for first player was to try and create try and eliminate non-games as much as possible.
Sure.
When coming up with that most recent mulligan system that we had, there was some fear that 1 mulligan may not be enough. We wanted to err on the side of caution. We found that, maybe it wasn't being used exactly the way that we had envisioned it for. And I mean, that's what card game players are supposed to do, right? They're not supposed to say, oh, they want the game to be played this way. They're supposed, as card game players, what do? We say, oh, how do I do really cool stuff that I can imagine? I look at these interactions, I imagine things working a certain way, and oh my gosh, it does. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, totally.
So all the math guys. All the math guys screwed this up for us normal people. All us vibes gamers were out there playing perfectly. All the maths guys were like, we get to see 18 cards. We can juice the numbers like crazy.
100%. 100%.
This is Tim Keefe's fault.
This is Tim Keefe's fault.
Yeah.
This is Tim Keefe showing up with 9 actions, 19 attacks, 24 foundations, and being like, I get to see 21 cards if I go first.
One of these hands got to be good. One of them. One of these hands got to be good.
Statistically.
Yeah. How do you think that this rule is going to impact nationals? Right? The game, we have a new set drop. We've got the biggest tournament that's happening, one of the highest stakes tournament, right? And then you dropped a huge rule change. How does this shake up the biggest tournament My Hero's going to have to date? What do you foresee the tournament looking like?
Well, I think everyone can kind of agree that, a change to the first person mulligan does affect aggro decks, right?
Yeah.
That said, I think it's also kind of a well-known kind of like, there's a well-known like statement or thought that in an early meta, aggro is the best it's almost always ever going to be. Because it takes time to find out how to defend. Or play a control game. So I think that it's going to be very interesting going into Nats because, some people are going to say, well, aggro got gutted. I don't believe that at all, and I don't think anyone here does. I think it's going to be real interesting, and I'm really excited to see some of the, a new set, some rules adjustments. I'm really excited to see what players come up with. At nationals, especially some of you guys, because I know, there's at least one person here that's probably playing, right?
I'm playing Bakugo 2, or Bakugo 1. It's gonna be sick, guys. I said Nomu, I lied. This Bakugo 1 deck is so much fun.
Hell yeah. I love that.
Man.
Well, obviously all 3 of us are playing. Like, that's the plan. What's your plans for nationals? What are you showing up?
Yeah. So I'm gonna be there. We're going to be, Friday, we're going to be running the standard event. And then, I don't know, I think there's plans for us on Saturday and Sunday, but I'm not sure. I know I fly out Sunday night, but we'll be there.
It would be so sick, and I know you can't do it. What are the chances you bring set 4 characters? and you just play as set 4 characters,
Ooh.
right? The same thing you guys did in Pasadena. If the design team just did that all day, just scrimmed games all day versus people, you don't have to go to set 4 stuff. Just give us sneak peeks of set 4. You know, wouldn't that be sick? Wouldn't that be cool?
This guy is trying to get the quickest information turnaround I've ever seen in a card game player. He said, I need to see set 4 cards 2 weeks after set 3 comes out.
I'm not saying I need to. I'm saying I want to.
I'll tell you what, Tim, that would be cool.
I think we can all agree it would be cool,
I'll
huh?
agree it would be cool. So you brought up standard. Wow, standard's back in 2022. That's insane. That's so awesome.
And then we're gonna old yeller it, Tam. And we're taking it behind the bar. We're loading the shotgun, and we're old yellering standard.
But you'll have promos.
You will
for
have
standard.
tons of promos. What are your first off? How did this happen? How did, as a standard player yourself, right? You love the card game. It's why you're here. How are you feeling about standard? What are your thoughts about the new promos coming out and all of that jazz? What are if any thoughts you can give about, you know, jokes, Andrew's joke aside, about the longevity of standard or whatever it is, right? Sunset tournament is a little spooky of a thing to see when I have a bunch of standard cards.
Well, I can tell you, I can't talk too much on it because there's a lot in the works behind the scenes.
Sure.
I can tell you, I think the term standard is just a little bold, right? I think we can come up with something a little bit more meaningful to what it is. And I think everyone understands right now that currently the focus is on MHA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the name of the format being standard, it's, you know, the format is what's important, not the name, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
And so we don't want to confuse people. Like that's the honest truth. And that said, there's some complications about the format as it is, whether it be, you know, people thinking that it has to do with certain cards or certain product. You know, the company has gone through a lot of changes, and so what we're looking to do, and this is about all I think I can say, is we're looking to really dissect the format and kind of, you know, figure out exactly what it needs to be, and, you know, look to relaunch it when we have a little bit more bandwidth, as we are growing, which has been great. You know, we've had more time to do some of these passion projects that we love. Like, again, I really wanted to get some promos for this event. We made it happen. Especially even bringing back, when we do launch the new format, you know, some cards that even then wouldn't be in legality. So yeah, that's kind of like, it was just something I think we always knew we wanted to do an event for the format. And then the design team was really passionate, so we made some promos, you know, made sure that we could offer the awesome prize that we always used to do. And so we just really want to, you know, it's sad that we had to wait so long to announce it, but, you know, we wanted to make sure that we could reward those people that have been loyal to us this entire time.
Sure.
And really give that feeling of, you know, yesteryear.
I love that.
And, you know, we never got to do that 2021 Nationals that we wanted to do. So
That's true.
True.
That's
True. Yeah, I Mark Tyner was so sad. He messaged me the day it got canceled. Was like, I don't know what to do. I'm lost.
Yeah, Bromley actually had to cancel a flight to Michigan.
Yeah.
He had already had it booked. We were going to drive down there.
Dang. All right, speaking of Bromley, here's a bunch of rapid fire questions. So I put a itinerary in the thing. So answer any of these that you want. When's set 4 coming out? What's your favorite Wormwood products? Tell us about your favorite cut of steak. Do you have any ideas for characters that will be deadly in the set 3 meta? Will the status quo be shaken up? Do you expect any bans this season? What's your favorite game shop in Pembroke Pines, Florida? Where would you, as a Jasco employee, shop if you had to shop for Universe's product? And for the record, say unfun stuff is based. Inclusive, and Bromley is a beautiful boy. So if you want to just, like, I don't know, tackle any of those that you seem fit, please.
I have a few minutes left. So first, I'll start off. Unfun stuff is based.
Yeah, good one.
I got to see it before it opened. So awesome. Happy for you, Chris Bromley, that you got your store up and running. Um, the I'm trying to think of. I can't say anything about set 4. My favorite steak is definitely a ribeye medium rare,
Nice choice.
and
Slathered in ketchup, right? Just like lots of ketchup, or
Oh, you
No.
disgusting beast, you.
no. I don't
Cameron's
know.
off the show.
I can't remember what any of the other questions were, but
Favorite
yeah,
Wormwood product?
well, I just backed their sit stand desk today.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
And then,
Nice.
do you have any ideas of what characters will be deadly in Set 3 meta? As an Ajaska
I mean-
official employee, who should people bring to Nationals?
I don't want to influence people that way. That's not fair for me to
That's
do.
your job.
That's
your
our job.
My job is to give you all the tools and then let you guys figure it out.
True.
Who do you
True,
want to
true,
see
true,
at
true.
Nationals, right? If you could put a bounty on a single character, who would it be? Is that a better question?
I still want to see someone do something super dope with Zero 2.
Okay.
I think so too.
And
You
then,
got- you
and
got
then I
tools.
think that I think Ojiro is nuts.
That
Ojo too.
character is so nuts.
Yeah. He is certainly.
Yeah.
He might wear the
He's cer-
Earth 6 hand size beat your ass package for the best. That's for sure.
He's
I like
he's
Wanda.
certainly just Todoroki 2, but he gives 7/7 a turn instead of 2/2.
Yeah. But he can't lift a card from his momentum.
You're right. He can get it from his card pool.
Hey. Well, Tim, thank you so much, man, for being on the podcast. I wish you had the time so you can go through the meme review. You'll have to catch it afterwards, obviously. But as always, dude, it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Any shout outs you want to give before you bounce?
All of you on this unfun stuff production.
Screw you, Levi.
Yeah,
And-
Levi,
oh,
you
and
are
you
here.
also
You don't
got-
count.
The entire community. We have the best game community in out of every game ever. So
Easy.
I think we can all agree with that one.
True,
It's what keeps us here. Keeps us
Yeah.
chugging along.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
Well,
Awesome, Tim. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Have fun getting back to all the hard manual labor, and we're gonna finish this bad boy out.
no problem. All right. Talk to you guys later.
bye.
Thanks a lot,
Bye.
man. What a great interview.
So the thing that I got was that set 4 is confirmed. It is happening, right? Like he said, I can't talk about set 4. He didn't say set 4 is not happening. So there's your big
Yeah.
scoop.
No
everybody.
set 4. This is actually just a sunset event for the entire game.
It'd be
Imagine.
funny if they did that after announcing set 4 like back in March. Like if they were like, yeah, there's actually not a set 4.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Oopsie poopsie.
So that's cool.
I am so glad he brought up Stun Grenade. Big fan. Big fan.
Yo, I was playing against Jacob Masur, who was playing Ochako 2 with Stun Grenade, and he'd be like, Stun Grenade, flip, flip, flip. I'll add a Hulking Grimace to hand, and I go, well, I'm not blocking Stun Grenade now. I gotta hold my mid block, and he hit me picking up, playing again, be like, flip, 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 Hulking Grimace, add it to hand. He goes, build 2 pass. So like, I've got 2 Hulking Grimaces next turn I gotta deal with. I don't know.
Oh, no.
What do I do?
That is very funny.
Yeah, it was sick. It was so sick.
I actually constructed 2 different Bakugos, and I have my brother playing a fire version. I have a death version. We're gonna test the Bakugo waters together. It's
So
gonna be great.
Talk to me guys about we didn't really get into it. How was your pre-release weekend? We talked about wrestling.
I think I lost 150 games in 2 pre-releases. It was crazy.
Oh, no.
I actually don't think I won.
Wow.
It was insane. Andrew came in and took all of our cards. He just came to Michigan and took all of our first pre-release. He just won the whole thing. And then fucking Jeremy Ray showed up and beat my ass in the next one. It was just like, wow, I guess I just don't get to play in pre-releases. It was fun though. It was fun. I did enjoy opening packs. I love this, the thrill, the rush. And also everybody just kept giving me all their extra stuff. So I just have like everything without buying anything.
the worst thing about pre-releases is it's such and opening packs is just a gambling addiction, right? It's I used to tell my mom like my packs only cost $5. I could be smoking cigarettes, but then it's like I'm dropping whole paychecks on boxes after boxes after boxes. It was like I just gotta chase the high, And
That's true.
It's worse that they came out with these chrome rares. I've got 2 boxes sitting here from Jasco, and you have a case, Andrew, that I know that you were just chomping at the bit to open. We're gonna end
You
the
got a
podcast
second
right
case. You did
now.
pre-stream case, and you're gonna do post-stream case.
Yeah.
My God, are you guys competing for viewers? That's crazy.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go hang out with
Honestly,
Taylor, and then.
because we all have to watch Tamarin because he's giving away his chrome rare if he pulls it, so we
That's
have
true.
to
And
watch
I
Tamarin.
said I would never do that. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
make
I wouldn't either.
$1,200.
Yeah.
And honestly, if I win Tamarin's chrome rare, I'm selling it so I can get a Super Show character immediately.
Everybody, clip it right now. Out of these 2 boxes that Jasco gave me, right? If I open a chrome rare, I will at the end of the stream. I'll give it away to somebody in chat. Don't gotta be a sub.
I will sit in Tamarin stream jerking off for the next 5 hours.
Clip
he goes
it and
to
send
bed
it
at
to
like
all
8
your
in the
friends.
morning.
If they want a chance for a chrome rare, there it is, a free one. Boom, it's right there. If I open it, right, there's the chance.
True.
Because we haven't seen a single content creator open a chrome rare, yeah. I haven't
That's
seen
cringe.
one. I've looked at some
haven't.
stuff. Lonoko, who has been in every stream I've seen, has said that there hasn't been one. So it's either my 2 boxes or Andrew's case. That's it.
Andrew had to buy his own case though.
I've got an unfun stuff case coming. A creator has not opened a chrome yet from Aspira.
How was your pre-release weekend?
I won.
Tamarin?
I won.
I win.
Yeah. I didn't have Andrew go beyond gaming in my pre-release, right? My pre-release was
Jeremy
free.
Ray.
Or
Jeremy
Jeremy Ray.
Ray.
Or keep this, bro.
Or,
I had all the
Matt
champions.
McDaniel,
I had
Or Matt McDaniel.
I had 7 people. A lot of I got to stream the event. That was my first time doing
That's
like
cool.
an IRL stream. I have figured out how to do a stream setup, so I'm going to be streaming my unfun stuff provisional, as well as I'm going to live stream all of nationals. I have figured out how
That's so
to
tight.
live stream from my desk or from my table the entire event. So we will have
That's
12-hour plus live streams for all of nationals.
And we're gonna make Tam live stream our carpool karaoke from Pensacola to Pembroke Pines.
Don't fucking tempt me. Don't tempt me, Andrew.
Wait, are you going? Are you guys both going? Are you going to Andrew and then you're driving there?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. It was.
Tell me you're flying back from Miami at least.
No.
Oh.
The point is to hang out with the homies, right? I'm not gonna
Hey,
make
listen,
Andrew
Andrew,
drive
Andrew,
30
love you to
hours by
death.
himself.
Love you to death. I would not fly to you for a 12-hour car ride. The 2.5
It's
hour
9.
car ride is
It's
a little
9
different.
hours.
Oh, okay. 2.5 hours is still less than 9.
Not
That's all I
not
got.
that bad.
Yeah.
That's 1 day of streaming. That's 1 day of streaming. I'm down. I'm
You're
down.
gonna live stream the whole thing? That'd be sick. I'd be down.
I don't
Let's
hate
watch.
it. I don't hate the idea.
I'll
let's,
watch.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
Yeah.
it. We'll play I Spy with chat.
Oh no, yeah. No, the pre-release is cool though. Ojiro, too good for pre-releases. That guy was unfair in every pre-release. Ojiro's record at Phil's pre-releases, I think, was something like 13-1-1. It was absurd.
Yeah.
If you played Ojiro, you just won the event.
Yeah. It was kind of nuts.
I was given so my the store that I played at didn't get their pre-release kit. And so they opened boxes to have at least one character for people to have. And then they gave us our 6-packs and they gave us one of these characters just to have it, right? And I was given Shoji 2. Of course.
Shoji too.
Of course I was given Shoji 2.
Yeah,
Did
but
you get-
Tam hates
did you-
Shoji.
Did you get trap flags?
No, I opened 0 trap flags, of course.
Did you have window shoppings?
I got one.
All right.
I got one.
How about tentacle takedown?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, well.
I did
Not a
kill
great Shoji
somebody
draft.
on turn 3 with 2 foundations, though, because I got to look at the top 4 cards of my deck and see if I wanted to check that 5 or not, and that was cool.
Love it.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, it was a fun time. I enjoyed Sealed for this game. I think Sealed for this game is incredibly fun. I think Draft is the most fun that you can have with this game over every format, truthfully. If you guys have not played in one of Nick Reagan's cubes, you need to.
That's fun stuff.
Actually, the most fun you can have in the game.
Except for you have to read every single card if you're a new player because it's all like for it's Jasco Cube, so it's actually like 11 years worth of cards.
It's everything, but it's unbelievably fun if you know what you're doing. It's the most fun you can have in the game. Truthfully, I believe that wholeheartedly. Is actually drafting that cube. It would actually be super fun to do that on TTS. Truthfully,
I was actually gonna bring up the fact that I don't love sealed for this game.
Yeah.
Particularly how they are doing the My Hero sealed. Because I'm pretty sure in pre-POW entertainment times, I still had a symbol chain. You don't have to do that anymore. You don't even gotta fucking care. Just put whatever cards you want into a deck and you just throw it out there, which I get because you have to find cards that share symbols, which is why I think draft is just a better format for this game. But
I think the biggest issue is that the game's not made for this, right? We had Tim Freelieb on, and if we, a question we didn't ask him. Hey, how did design for sealed and draft go for set 3? He would have been like, we didn't put fire cards in the set.
He basically stated that there's a discrepancy in the fire cards, right?
Yeah.
I think he kind of addressed it without addressing it, right? He was like, hey, we had a discrepancy in fire cards. You're going to see less fire cards in the set, which, directly impacts draft if you're an unaware gamer, right?
Correct,
if you don't know and you start to draft fire, you're going to be like, this is looking a little rough. I would like to see, I would like to see them have a little bit more focus on draft in general as a company, because I think the game does actually draft pretty well.
I think so too.
Besides the fact that the first card you open out of your pack, you're taking a spam foundation, no matter what spam foundation it is. If it matches a symbol, you're taking it. That's the only thing that's different. You're either taking your best attack if it's in there, or you're going, I will take this 0-diff void card.
Yeah,
because it is a 0-diff void card.
And it's got midnight on it. Andrew, what are your thoughts, man?
I thought that Crimson Rampage Sealed was actually a lot of fun just because there were coherent kits in the set. I had very little fun playing Heroes Clash Sealed. I thought, and I even did well in an event. I cheated against Phil, but I did well in an event.
Hell yeah.
I would have lost anyway. It's not even a big deal.
Yeah. So I didn't enjoy Heroes Clash at all. I thought it was I don't know. I see a lot of people like Jose's in the chat saying Endeavor and Shoji, Endeavor was really good into Ojiro, and I was like, I don't know. It just felt like every event was an Ojiro opened 3 Frozen Slashes, so that guy wins the tournament.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about that?
However, your win rate was directly related to Ojiro and how many copies of Frozen Slash you won. Andrew only didn't win 2 in a row because he chose to play Shoji.
Yes, I chose to play Shoji
window
to be
shopping.
Yeah. I opened my second pre-release. I opened double window shopping, double vocal discord, not window shopping, double Frozen Slash, double vocal discord, double quick draw. I could have just played the sickest Ojiro deck again.
Yeah.
I just was like, I'll do something different.
Fair.
So.
Fair.
I do think though that there's some legs for a sealed in a format with coherent kits. I actually do agree with that point because I didn't even think about that while having a abysmal time going, gee whiz, I really wish I would have opened some cards with any kind of cohesiveness besides just some spam foundations, hopefully, which there were a ton of. This is not that's not a common point of every single set of my Hero of Universes where you get a ton of spam foundations that are easy to open, but it was nice. It was nice to see, actually.
What do y'all think
of
Popper?
Commons only. Unplayable characters or uncommons.
I opened all the tiny cardboard. I'm gonna use it.
I think Popper is fine. It's just character based, right? Because the strongest thing on your board is just gonna be your character for all time, right? It's just gonna be the best thing you have, and so the characters that are high impact are just going to win, right? Your Nomus and such. They turn your common cards into not common cards, right?
Big number.
Yeah, big number, right?
I think the common. I also think the issue right now is if we're talking about it just being My Hero, there just aren't enough common cards to make it feel impactful, right? You're playing a death deck, you've got 70 common cards, right? you're probably playing the same 30 in every death deck at this point. I think if we hit like set 6, set 7, set 8, you might actually be like, it might be Pauper as a thing, right? Like,
Could be cool.
I imagine if we were playing Magic the Gathering way back in the day, and like after Arabian Nights came out, we were like, let's play Pauper. It would have been abysmal.
Sure. Yeah.
Right? It would have not been fun.
That means nothing to me, but I believe you. Is that
Arabian Nights
the
was like the
fourth
third set of Magic.
Oh,
or
okay.
something, right? It was like the.
I didn't
one of
know
the
either,
early
Phil,
on
but I
sets.
did have context clues.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could assume.
All right, this has been bothering me for weeks. Tamarin,
Yeah.
have you tried those shitty ass energy drinks behind you?
No. Absolutely
Okay,
not.
don't. They're
Absolutely
awful. Do not.
They've
Tastes
got all
like
my
lighter fluid.
They've got all my
Yeah.
face on them, so I stuck them up there.
Okay,
And
that's good.
and
I keep seeing them. I keep meaning to ask. I keep forgetting.
They're holding up a drawing from my niece. She drew All Might for me.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. It's
We need to get
great.
Fillion in the chat. Where's Fillion? That guy drew All Might. It looks really good. Fillion, little artist. The world's tallest
Fillion's cool.
17-year-old.
I played him in your pre-release. He was great.
World's tallest 17-year-old. He really wanted Jeremy Ray to explain to him everything that goes into design. It was
Fillion's
so funny. It was very wholesome.
If the occultist is here, Alex was cool. Alex gave me a gummy.
Violently high.
I got violently high.
Is that
I
what
was
you
so,
picked,
like-
Shoji?
No, that was on day
This
one,
was
and
the
I
first
2-0'd Mitchell.
Mitchell. He 2-0'd
And then I
Mitchell while
2-0'd
violently high. It was
the thing is-
crazy.
The thing is I was like not as bad as Mitchell was the night he took one on Discord.
Mitchell died.
Mitchell actually died. We got in the car and I had nothing to add to the conversation. And so I just sat there in silence and kind of vibed and looked out the window. And then we ate pizza and I felt better. It was great.
Hell yeah.
We watched the fucking moon fall.
The moon fall.
I've never been high before.
I'll
You don't
fix
need
that.
That's kind of how. That's kind of how I
Fix
feel.
that.
That's kind of how I feel. That is
We'll
fine.
get you.
We're
We'll get,
taking
we'll get
gummies
you.
and driving to
We'll
Miami.
get you,
Well,
yeah, we'll get you
I
an
don't
Alex
love
gummy,
that.
dude.
I don't
We'll get
love
we'll get you a
that.
gummy from Alex, dude. You'll be violently high. Oh man.
Yeah, we'll live stream the gummy trip. It'll be great.
The viewers straight through the roof.
I think Tamarin would just be like slumped, like just
Yeah.
Just dead.
Yeah.
That's actually nuts. The first time. Love it. How do you guys
It
feel
was
about
Mitchell
the
died,
XRs?
They're cool.
I think they're really awesome. I've not seen a bad
XR
XR.
Richard Flexum is goated. Damnbill's right. XR Richard Flexum is actually goated.
So I have 3 of these now, and it's great. These
Oh,
XRs
you got
are
3
really
XRs of it? Wow.
Yeah.
What is it like to be God's favorite idiot? You took the title from Mitchell.
Yeah, the XR attacks are all cool. Some of the foundations kind of miss the mark. Like, they're not great, but they have cool foil on them.
Damn, we're gonna take gummies for Nats. Oh no. You're gonna
yeah,
kill
like-
Damdol.
Most of the hold on, I'm trying to find the two Shoto attacks that I have.
I'm trying to find a bad XR. I don't play any XRs.
I'm trying to find the good, like the arts are good. There it is good. Here we go.
Frozen
So,
Slash.
like,
I
here's
think
Frozen
Frozen
Slash,
is
right?
so good.
Like that.
Oh, that looks really
Yeah,
cool.
so sick.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the ones that
eyesight
like
tactics,
clash with
right?
orange, right? Your blues, your purples, any of those that clash with the orange look so good.
I don't know where my Richard Flexum is. I'm gonna go find him.
It's not in your wallet.
No, I can't keep him there. He'll get bent.
Yeah, I think the XR attacks are all like home runs, and the foundations are like 70% home runs.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's
Right?
downstairs.
Like this tentacle strike, it looks sick. It's got Innsmouth is his name, and it looks good. Like snack time is a good, but like binding cloth mastery, I'm not a big fan of for XR.
Yeah, this is a erasure
Give
grass.
me a 4
that we
tabs
both-
of LSD at Nets. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
We
Yeah,
both open
like
that
this-
erasure grass.
Yeah, I got grasp and I got a thrashing, and I think thrashing looks really good. I bet thrashing could easily be on a playmat. I think the background on thrashing looks so good.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I got one of those.
Yeah.
I got an XR stun grenade. It was pretty tight looking.
Whoa. Tell me about this spot good, that guys. You gotta pitch it to me. What's up? What's going on?
What do you
with Black Hole
mean?
1?
It's so fun.
Stun grenade
is
plus-
Stun grenade's a goated card, dude. Well,
Stun
you
grenade
got
plus Fury
you
attacks.
already had Nitro Ignition, which was a sick card. Now we got stun grenade, and eventually our opponent has to block us, and then we're gonna get a momentum, and then we're gonna kill them with Blast Rush Turbo because we've milled 7,000 cards from our deck.
Makes sense.
They're gonna
Alright.
die.
The context of this Bakugo 1 deck is we watched Phil play against an Eraserhead, who wasn't allowed to not block because everything was coming in for like 6 to 8 damage.
Yeah.
We have not figured out what happens if our opponent just says, I'll take 15, and they have 31 health.
Sure.
We'll get there.
They took 15.
And they took 15, right?
Hold it 2
Fine
cards
with
in your hand
that.
and try not to die ourselves. They gotta push it
I
back.
got
just
28
enough.
life.
Yeah, use it. Flex it, girl, baby. Oh, show off
And then
that
we have 3
28.
momentum for other stuff. So
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
That's cool.
It was tight. It's just a fun deck. I don't know. It's
Also,
neat.
this
I don't
might be. Go ahead.
I was not enjoying the. I don't know. Earth was kind of boring. It was a little sleeper. Even after the set, it's still sleeper. And I was like, I don't want to play this for 9 rounds. So I don't plan on doing well at Nationals with my Bakugo deck. So you guys will not see me at Worlds. So it's fine.
The other thing about it is we might be a little rose tinted because Phil had a turn where he latent skilled and drew a stun grenade after like 4 cards left his card pool, and he was like, I'll just play the stun grenade, and then he flipped over a Blast Rush Turbo with exactly 1 momentum. He's like, I guess I'll play this Blast Rush Turbo.
No, that's tight.
And it was sick.
That does sound tight.
It was nice. It was so nice. Bakugo 1 versus Recovery Girl, 30-minute plus match minimum Lamau. 30 minutes for a match is a very short time. I don't know if you know that or not.
Recovery Girl?
Also, I don't think Recovery Girl's allowed to take 15 twice. I think she dies to that.
That's her life total. Actually. Yeah, man. I think there's some obvious winners and obvious. I don't think there's either. Honestly, I don't think there are losers inside of this set 3 stuff. Going back and looking through, like as I'm exploring sets, there's some stuff that's boring, but I'm not sure there's anything that's bad. Even like the evil symbol got like a good ass starter deck. The evil symbol is actually like playing the game. I think Chaos got the biggest glow up out of the entire set. Chaos is fucking
Chaos
nuts,
is
set 3.
crazy. Yeah, Engine Boost actually is a shit ass card. Mitchell's right.
What I mean by that is like symbols, right? Symbols are characters, right? So like,
If you count Engine Boost as any of the Ida support, it's still a shit ass card. So we're gonna go with that's a negative. That's an L.
No. Oh no. That's fair. That's fair.
But no, I do agree with you. There are very few cards where I looked at them and went, this doesn't help at least somebody.
Right.
Like, I think Engine Boost is the feels bad of the set. It's the yeah of the set, right? But like, it's still better than yeah.
I feel my only thing is, as someone who played a lot of the order symbol, I feel like the order symbol might be the only symbol that lost because it has a lot of its cards are support for other things, right? So like all the stain stuff that's on order is support for like void and evil weapons. Yes, you can sort of do order weapons, but like it's void and evil weapons, right?
Yeah.
Like the kick stuff wasn't great. Like the kick support you got wasn't particularly good. So like it doesn't really help that. There are
No, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't.
Oh,
I
and
thought
then
you were done.
some of the other order stuff is based on like discard, which is like also attached to void. There are a couple cool things in order, but like for the most part, that's like the one. If I had to pick a symbol that like lost, I think I would go with order because
That's just 'cause
it already
Order's
had
attack-
self-sacrifice and get idle.
It's gonna look the same, right? Like
Yeah.
Order's attack lineup is still just gonna be every set 1 kick.
Yeah.
And like when you take
who
and you look
cares?
at the stuff that Life got as well, right? Life didn't get anything. Life Toga got a lot. Life Toga got a fuck ton, right? But like when
Piercing Needle is crazy.
Piercing Needle is good, right? But it didn't get like an entire new engine of Fury cards out of a starter deck, or an entire weapon package out of a starter deck, or like it just didn't get that, right? And so like I don't know. I'm really excited for Nationals because I feel like all options are on the table. It doesn't feel like there are 10 characters that can do stuff. I'm gonna go get blown out by some deck that I was like, oh shit, I didn't think Ojiro 1 did anything. You're like, nah man, it got this and this in set 3, and you combine that with a set 1 card and it'll just blow you up. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, cool. Out sick.
I don't know who's that. Was that a Spear that said Jiro fell short on Jiro support? Isn't like Hero's Advantage or whatever? That card's so fucking insane in Staff Strike Jiro.
Yeah.
That card's nuts.
Just adds it up.
Yeah.
I will draw a card, and now I will get to draw an additional card.
Yeah.
And also, I'm Jiro, so I'm going to choose when to check this, and I will give my card 2 or 2. Like, that card's crazy. That card's sick.
Honestly, can we ban Mitchell for like 20 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm mad. I think
You want me to
about
time
Jiro
him
made me
out?
mad.
Yeah, man.
I'm time him out.
Yeah. Can we
Purge.
time out?
Where's the
Mitchell for
purge?
20
I purged him.
All right, cool.
purged him.
Yeah, we got rid of all of his text. Don't even worry about it.
No.
All right, cool. I'm glad that made me feel better. Talking about Jiro put me in a mood.
Yeah,
for a
he's gone.
second.
Don't worry about it.
And then I saw Mitchell's text, and I thought about Jiro more, and I was like, yeah.
What did I even do?
We can't talk about Jose. Jose's fine. Jose's not actually. Jose played Staff Strike Jiro, and it was a meme, and then Mitchell made it his whole identity. So
Yeah, it's actually all he is. That's all he knows.
yeah.
It's cringe. It's so cringe.
Yeah.
Because Jose's a vibes gamer and Mitchell's a math gamer.
Yeah. Then Mitchell vibes one time, and he put filled a 1. It was sick.
He died though.
He died.
I vibes harder.
I vibes harder.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's like an actual meme deck, but when Jose did it, it was funny, and then when you did it, it became a part of your personal identity as a human
Yeah,
being.
that's all you are.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be the Staff Strike Jiro guy, Mitchell?
You have to go through a Damdel like recovery arc where Damdel was the Tokoyami guy for like 3 months. And you just didn't talk to Damdel about
I don't
anything
even
but
like
Tokoyami.
Jiro that much. That's a lie. He's lying. Nathan Walt got deleted. Yeah, we actually just erased Nathan DeWalt from that whole thing. Jose Mitchell stole my thing. True. Lord Grimm is the Dobby guy. That's true.
It's funny because hasn't Damdel like topped 2 regionals with Eraserhead and like
Yeah, he's more the eraser guy than anything.
won a provisional with Asui and like yeah.
Way more eraser than Tokiyami. Well,
That's because you're a fake fan. We all know
fake
it.
fan, dude. Yeah, we know it. We all saw it. You're fake.
But if I had to pick a loser, Tam, it's the order symbol. The order symbol got like nothing that I'm excited about. It has like a couple like it has the old like you can't draw cards card. What's that card? The
Campus
13
Gaming.
Foundation. Yeah.
That card's fucked. That card's so good.
And it has like Flex Your Might, which is like a cool card, right? Like it, Flex Your Might. But like other than that, it's a lot of support for other things that other symbols are doing, and we just tacked the order symbol on. We were like, yeah, let's just throw that one on there.
Flex Your Might, Mighty Punch is gonna be a real ass deck.
That punch is that Funny Punch?
That's
Funny
not
Punch is tight.
Funny Punch. But that Flex Your Might goes into Funny Punch under the all symbol. Flex Your Might's a 3 mid for 7 that you mill 4 cards, and if it's not blocked, you draw 2 cards.
Oh, Mighty Punch. Oh, that's the DLC punch.
Yeah, so you're just like, Flex Your Might. I'll show you a 7. I'll draw 2. Flex Your Might. I'll mill my 4. If you don't block this, I'll draw 2. Oh, I'm Toru, and you've got 12 foundations. I'll give it plus 4 speed. Wink, wink. All right, figure it out. All right, fucking figure it out.
Huh.
Yeah.
That sounds awful, but it sounds funny.
I was playing all symboled All Might 3 yesterday, and I was doing the same thing. Of just being like, oh, this one, you've got 4 cards in your hand. I'll give it 4. If you don't block, I've got 12 cards in my All Might 3. And then you go funny punch at the end. Just like at the 1,000.
Love it.
Yeah. Incredibly.
I
fun
got
deck.
nothing else to add. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, honestly, there's not much. I mean, we had the big interview with Tim, and that was the main thing I want to talk about on the podcast.
We're just vibing.
Initially.
Memes?
Memes?
I'm here for
Let's
memes.
be-
All
Memes it
Tam
up,
sets
man.
of the memes. You guys can buy all the cool cards we're talking about over at unfunstuff.com or by visiting Unfun Stuff in person, Pembroke Pines. It's a great place.
And
we're going to be there.
Tim Freelieb did say Unfun Stuff is based.
Yes.
He said it. He said it out loud.
He said out loud.
It's got to be true. He wouldn't lie.
And on October 29th, right? I believe that's the date. October 29th, they are having a provisional. And Tamron and I will be there. And Phil will be there the day after the provisional.
Unfortunately. Mitchell will be there for the provisional.
Mitchell will be there, yeah. So it'll be a fun provisional. And,
It's going to be juiced. It's going to be lit. Why is it week 22 and 23?
What? Oh, because I didn't fix it because I suck.
Oh,
Mitchell
I
will
think
be
we were
there,
here last
and,
week.
And
Come see me play Jiro, or don't.
if he plays
Mitchell?
Jiro, I get paired into him, he's gonna be 1-0 because I just won't sit down across from him.
But he won't make it. He ha ha ha.
This is a threat.
Yeah, I'm hoping that my flight lands early enough for when Jose top cuts. Oh wait, Jose, are you allowed to play or are you doing staff? If you're staffing, I'm gonna need you to pick me up from the airport. Oh god, it's gonna be great. Doesn't time for the memes perfect? Absolutely. You didn't miss anything. Week who knows? It's like 24 or something. I'm striking, not staffing. I hate you. I hate you with the passion.
And what's going on? Like, you just have the slowest.
Sam, how do you have
transition.
this wrong every single time?
Just do that
What
again.
happened?
I don't give.
Yeah, but like, don't you just have a memes like panel at this
I
point?
just copy and paste the last one and delete all the previous ones, and I don't think about the fact that the weeks change. I just need to just take off the idea of week whatever.
I meant like, why is it taking so long to show up on the stream?
What? Oh, I had to erase the fourth person and move us.
Phil Birch. That was the best
I hate
part of my
that.
weekend. I chanted Phil's name a lot.
Yeah, it was sick.
Phil.
Fucking Super Show gamers. They didn't know what the fucking. They didn't know. Now they know.
I don't know why it's not working though.
You broke it.
I did
You
break
absolutely broke it.
It
You
was
shattered
funny
it.
that the Phil
Hey!
Birch walked in with some big boys by his
Yeah,
side.
at the
protected
heavies.
him. Yeah.
I got flicked off by exactly one person. It was silly.
Yo,
It
that's
was-
tight.
it was
Well,
incredible.
you also had those like random people who seemed like they were in their early 20s who really didn't like you. One had long red hair. That's all I remember.
Don't remember any of them.
Um,
We hate that guy.
yeah. We got meme review for this week. Who knows? Who knows what week it is? These all say 20.
Probably one after the other week.
They say all say 22, but it's actually 24. Connors. This is a trade offer. I receive a win.
Okay.
You receive a loss. Actually, the most bottom of the barrel generic.
This is so funny to me.
Bottom text.
Yeah.
This is a
I think
meme.
it's
Bottom text.
made with Mematic in the bottom. This one's funnier to me than it actually has any right to be. My humor's broken.
Next, this is from Andrew. I don't know what this is from.
Phil Birch, Andrew Holder, Lenoko's roommate is the only funny one.
Context?
This is from the.
Question mark?
This is from your stream of the top cuts.
Yeah.
And this was before you changed all the information.
Oh.
Yeah, so
okay.
you were Phil and I was Kevin Broberg, and Lenoko's roommate was the only funny person alive.
Hey, I'm here for it. Makes sense to me. We have Jacob, not Paul, which is a great name. This is Jacob Masur. What a great name. This is not Jake Paul. Me as a T-Rex playing scissors, and then the universe saying rock, and it's a 3-check. Fucked.
That's a good one.
Actually fucked.
That's not bad. I do like that one.
Another spirit bomb.
You can't just change it. I mean, you can.
Hey,
Bomb.
yeah, it's good. It's a good one. Can we talk for a second? Why is Jose a furry? His
God.
persona is always a cat. Like everybody thinks he's a cat.
That's
He's got the cute
Sangato.
little anime. He's a cute little anime girl. He was Snagglepuss, I guess. He's Tangato.
Top cat.
Is he
El Don Gato.
a furry?
Yeah.
Jose
Confirmed?
Norono. Furry.
Jose, defend yourself.
Defend yourself.
If you have like
Defend
you have like 7 seconds, Jose, before I change my name to Jose Norono as a furry. So
Well,
I'm gonna count him down in my head.
guess we'll move
It's
on.
happening. Bring your Jose as a
furry,
furry
Jose's
memes
not.
next week.
I just like cats, man.
cats, man.
Wink.
Likely story.
Game stores. Boy, I can't wait to order my set 3, Jasco. 60/40 first ed and unlimited. Take it or leave it. Rough.
Asmodee.
Rough.
Yeah, get your memes right.
Rough. Ace maneuvers. You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. This is like,
That is
50
too small for me to understand.
it's okay. It was very blurry. It was a 50 card Momo deck versus like a 75 card Momo list.
Okay.
Classic. Ace came out swinging this week. This week,
Well, it's
Ace
because he
was
won.
just like,
He won last week. He's trying to go back to back.
We gotta get him. We gotta get it done.
He finally won, so he's like feeling it, you know.
The evolution of Toga decks. You just smooth your brain. I love this one. This one's very funny.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty good.
3 rules. No wishing for death, no falling in love, no bringing back people from dead. I wish to have Dobby Guy's meme talent. There are 4 rules. Love that. Love that.
That was pretty good.
This one's where it's at. We love women. Hate fucking women.
I think it's
perfect.
very funny that this is like, it's clear that Dobby Guy does his research because he doesn't watch us live.
Correct.
Like, he goes back and watches it, at least the meme review, to keep up on what memes are current.
And it's
goes back
dedication.
and, like-
Dedication to the craft.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it's nice,
it's
man.
what this one's about, right? Dedication
it.
to the craft. You can't
He
wish for
gets
that.
it, man.
This one as well. They don't
This
hate
one's
women.
good.
They hate fucking women. I love this one. This one's so funny. Bart's so mad. We gotta make all of our Twitch chatters write this out.
That one's
This is
good.
I love this one. This one's very, very funny. Fucking women in the Dick Fight Island.
Yeah, you do like Dick Fight Island.
We do love Dick Fight Island and the lore associated.
Good stuff. I think Mayonnaise hit up back-to-back bangers.
Yeah,
for
those
sure.
are. Yeah, he went back-to-back jacks for sure.
Back to back jacks.
I think Kaz Simon, me reading all the memes about not fucking the waifus, hit him with the borscht face.
It's been a while. That's
been a
old
while.
lore.
Yeah.
That's the old lore. Those are the sacred texts.
Borscht aficionado. He's so proficient at understanding borscht. Is the Red Cyclone. That Dobby guy, the contender mat, what's funny about this? He got number on all Knight's retirement,
I'm out.
not from being better. He is the forever contender. I think he's
It's
making a
supposed to be
joke.
All Might's
Yeah.
retirement.
I think it's a
This
joke
is a
on
miss.
him being number 2.
Yeah, that's an L.
and being the contender.
That's a big L. That actually made me think worse of the rest of his memes.
All right, we're banning that Dobby guy in chat because he missed
Yeah,
one
that's an
time.
L. That one's an L.
Servini, me stuck at home with Tovid after dodging it for 2.5 years. People enjoying Heroes of Clash pre-release and opening product. How sad. Oh, F's in chat. F's in chat for Jesse. So
It's
sad.
Tuesday, innit?
Jose wins.
No sleeve scrubbed. Ace maneuvers and everyone else. Recovery girl is overpowered. I think
Does Sam
character
think
sucks,
Recovery
but-
Girl's overpowered?
Yes, he does. He does.
Does he
Did I
actually?
black out? Did I miss a part of the arc?
I don't. He must have gone live, right? He must have gone live at some point and had some small rant that we missed.
Yeah.
But I love it. I
Could've
love
been.
the fact that he feels.
Or this is old lore.
I love this picture.
Can we? What's this picture from, Bill? What's this picture
I'm not allowed to explain the lore.
No, you're not. It's so funny.
Yeah, we can't.
though.
We can't. Yeah, we can't explain memes.
It's my Discord banner now. It's my Facebook banner. It's everywhere.
I saw everybody change it to this thing, and I'm like, I missed 30 minutes of something. I don't know.
yeah.
Although
I love
very
this one.
funny, very funny. I think here's can I put on a challenge?
So that's my vote. This is
Can I
hilarious.
put on a challenge? I want next week to have a special voting. What can you do with this picture, chat?
Phil?
I want to post this picture of Phil in the memes.
Yeah,
channel.
yeah.
Somebody
Actually,
post it. What can you
What are
do?
you gonna give him, Sam?
What? The Chromer I open because it's not happening. Okay.
oh, he's opening 2 Chrome Rares. You heard it here first.
I got 2 boxes. It's easy. 2 big ones. Ace maneuvers. Oh no. Oh no. Here's the start of this arc. Here's the suicide 25-cent suicide booth. Ace maneuvers says, "What about Templar?" Free says, "It's not currently legal." So he steps into the booth. Here is the rabbit hole that is Ace maneuvers is livid that Templar is not legal for nationals.
Yeah.
Standard event announced.
There, printer. Templar. You can win your own character card. Templar isn't legal.
He's so mad about it. He's so mad. Templar has a legal watermark, but isn't legal. Jazz
That's
That's good
good
shit.
shit.
That's
Awesome.
good shit. Whatever.
Yeah, he's He's going in. He wants it so bad.
Rebanku bar attempt for single. He made so many.
He's actually on it.
That's the mimic a fraction of our power.
They put Breaker back on it. That's tight.
True.
And then that Dobby guy after this tirade.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Tio, and then the Tio coming to tell us time on the round in a store provisional where we were asked to, quote, judge ourselves. This must have been something that happened in the UK.
That's a wild, lawless place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
It
are
makes
passed
sense.
out. There's fire everywhere. And the Tio's just coming back with pizza. Build Momo for store provisional. Practice and play test for 2 weeks. Get peer pressure to play Dobby the day of the event. Get peer pressure to play Dobby the day of the event. That Dobby guy. Dang.
Poor Dobby guy.
Rough. Didn't even put a
Man.
sub goal for it. There's the real hassle. Ace maneuvers. Telling MHA players they can attack on turn 1. Get killing. I love this little
Please don't.
context to me. It's just like it's the ghost. Like it's just
Yeah,
zoomer
Sam
enough for
went-
me.
Sam went crazy on the standard memes, huh? He was
Yeah.
like, "It's time. It's my time to shine."
Keenan Meadows finding out he can play Coffee Samba again.
Oh my god!
Andrew, you don't get this one. He made an
Yeah.
entire like wrestling
He
promo
made
run.
the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is so good.
Yeah, this is
It
really,
looked
really
like
good.
Keenan. I've seen Keenan do all of those moves.
Oh, that's fucking
At
funny.
Dave's wedding. This is Keenan at Dave's wedding.
Kevin Broberg, an X3 player in Top Cuts. Fuck.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about that. They changed like the numbers that make top cuts. Now you can be in a 65-person event where 16 people make top cuts. Fucking
It's
ridiculous.
Super Show, Andrew.
It's just Super Show.
Why do you think they
Hell
changed that rule?
yeah.
Because they're
Why did they
because-
change the rule?
Because people got pissy at Origins and at Pasadena that it was like 3 people short and they didn't get their top 16. Just do better. Get first or get nothing.
I think that the actual
Based.
answer that the company will give you is that they want the game to be more inclusive for the people who spent the money to travel.
Cool.
Because it is a player's first game
Cool.
and the prizes aren't real.
Infinity symbol assets, irrefutable force of nature. This is a good
Oh
one.
man, I can't stop them anymore.
No, they don't have symbols.
Aw. That's lame.
Mulligans. Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one. Tell him, Peter.
Unless you draw bad, then you get 2.
True, true. But then you gotta prove it, right?
Yeah.
It's wild draw 4 Uno. You can challenge. Oh my god. Jasco webcam disconnect warnings U-turn. That's fucking funny. It was live for one event and then they flip-flopped.
Probably because it was fucking dumb.
Whoo.
And it
It
actually
is.
it wasn't even live for one event.
Oh,
Because no one
true.
fucking knew.
True. True.
No one fucking knew it was live.
True.
It was live for one game.
Dang. Actually the luckiest guy of all time.
He was lucky until he ran into the Jose Nerono buzzsaw.
Do you
True.
have any family history of mental illness? I have an uncle who thinks Recovery Girl is broken. When I put this on, I stopped for 5 minutes because I was cracking up. This is my winner. When I first saw this, I was out for the count. I had to stop doing things. This is so funny. I have an uncle who thinks Recovery Girl is broken. God. The location of Australia and UK Nationals sneak 100%. Very funny. Good stuff. Good stuff that Dominic
They don't
got.
exist.
2 Titans.
They're hiding it from
this
Jacob
week.
Johnson.
He'll fly his ass over for sure. Reprint Templar with legal watermark. It's legal next year. Ace Maneuvers he's gotta get it in. And then Mayonnaise jumped on it. Sam Tate. This is where I'd put Templar if it were legal. It's Sam Tate's deck. That's good stuff. That's
That
good
one
stuff.
is good.
That was. Oh, this is the last one. Did I miss one? I might have just missed one, boys. Let me go
What?
check.
I actually the funniest one is Sam submitting nothing.
Let me go check.
Mayonnaise had some good
I might
ones.
have missed one.
Look, I have my winner, but it's because of the context of
Nope,
my week.
that was
my
it.
Winner, my
That
winner
was
is Mitchell.
Oh, 'cause
Mitchell
of
was
this thing?
heat.
Yeah, that's the funny. Like, God,
The
damn,
chat,
that's
the
so
chat
funny.
does love that one as well. The chat was a big fan.
I'm here for it. I think this is a totally fun winner. I think this is a beautiful picture of you.
The more I look at it, it's great.
And the fact that it's fucking Pennywise in the fucking sewer is so funny. I'm
How are
excited.
you luring them into the sewer? I'm curious.
He did this. I can't even explain it. It's just funnier if there's no explanation.
I need to see. We're gonna post this picture in the unfun memes Discord. I want to see what can you do with it. What can you do with it?
I'll go post it right now.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
think I can look at this without laughing. Me neither, Ken. I cannot look at this without laughing. If Tam went to another meme for like 10 seconds and came back to this one, I would laugh.
Yeah,
So it's
it's good.
Mitchell
I
won.
liked
talked a lot of
this
shit about
one,
Mitchell.
and I liked this one, but it just this one just caught me off guard. This caught me
Mayonnaise
off
had
guard
some
so
good ones
bad.
this week. I did
Yeah.
like the mayonnaise roasting Sam ones. Those are good.
Yeah, and these two that were like back to back.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
those
one,
are heat,
amazing, amazing, super good. Yeah, if we could
This is a good
could
week.
pick a second one, it would be Mayonnaise for sure.
I take it
Andrew
back. Mitchell
finally
doesn't
being
win.
nice to me.
I take it back. Mitchell doesn't win. Better luck next week, chump.
Anyway, yeah, great job, guys. Great job, Mitchell. Finally did it. Finally conquered the beast that is meme review. And yeah, I mean, hopefully everybody in chat got to enjoy their release weekend. This is their release week, so have fun with that. Play your new fun shiny cardboard. Get your practice in for nationals. We will see you there, but sooner than that, we will see you next week to talk more. I will give you updates on my Bakugo deck. That's what I'll do.
I will give you
Well,
updates on the Bakugo deck that I'm building too, because that character.
We don't have the power to raid, so go watch Tamarin in
Roughly
I
10
don't know.
minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta get set up.
Watch Tamarin now or else.
Or
Toodaloo
else.
gamers, we had a great time. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you again, Tim, for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week.
Mwah.